Hey guys, welcome to Strike Pig's online course, More Than Moonshine. The goal here is to teach you how to make professional level spirits, much smaller equipment. I do want to say that all federal law does prohibit production of ethanol or spirits of any type without proper permits. So please do not use this information to make spirits for personal use or resale use. Now that's aside, let's move on to the episode and let's have a good time. All right, you guys, welcome back again for another exciting episode of More Than Moonshine here at Strike Pig. We're talking about some barrels. Man, barrels are awesome. Barrels make my favorite spirits, whiskeys. Oh Lord, those are fun. I kind of want to describe to you all the different types, what they do, how it's accomplished, this, that, and the other, etc., etc., etc. So, let's drop right in. Barrel sizes. You can buy barrels in all different sizes. In our retail room, we actually sell 1 liter, 2 liter, and 3 liter barrels. And they go up to your standard barrel, which is a 53-gallon barrel. So, size. Why is this important? Size is always important. That's what she said. What it really matters is the aging process. So, the smaller the barrel, the more surface area per gallon. So if you have 1 liter touches that much surface area, 53 gallons, there's a lot more sitting in the middle. That's why whiskeys need to be aged for so long. To be a bourbon, it needs to pass through a barrel. To be a straight bourbon, it has to sit there for at least 2 years. This is because it needs time for the wood to expand and contract and soak in alcohols, and then of course push it back out. You need that kind of time. Also, rolling barrels is a practice that a lot of these bigger distillers use that help it along. So if you have a 53-gallon barrel, it may take 8 years to get the exact aging you want. If you had a 30-gallon barrel, you may be able to get that same type flavor in 6 years. So it is smaller the barrels, the better. When it comes to spirits at home, I think these little 3-gallon and 2-gallon barrels are a lot of fun. You put tequila with a couple of vanilla beans in there. You can age your own rums. You can reuse them for a lot of different things. So the barrel size is very important. The smaller, the faster. Of course, it pulls a less amount of liquid, so the faster it gets drank and consumed. So, char levels. Charring, of course, I'll explain why things are charred in the next episode, but char levels are really interesting. So char levels used to go from 1 to 4. Now that microdose distillation is really coming to more of a peak, they're actually going to char levels of 7. The char level is basically based on how long there's fire being burned through the barrel while it is open. And if you look at a barrel that is cut, a level 1, 2, 3, it's actually how far that char goes into the wood is how it's measured of 1 through now 7. What you're doing when you're charring these barrels is you're taking that oak, and there's a lot of sugar in these oaks, and you're literally caramelizing those sugars that are in there, and that's what gives these bourbons, rye whiskeys, and great flavors that are like caramel, because it's literally charred sugar. So when you're buying a little barrel for your at-home use, or a 20-gallon barrel, if you become more of an avid producer, you definitely want to look at your char level. I personally wouldn't do anything less than 3. I think 3 is a perfect char level. It's not too much, it's not too little. I think a char 7 will be a little too aggressive. So, wood types. Man, this is important. Once again, to make bourbon, it has to be American oak. That's for a couple of good reasons. There's Hungarian oak and there's French oak that are made to make different types of barrels. Those are used for wine. These are very strong. These are much stronger oaks. And so you basically, it doesn't expand and extract as much. So you want to use American oak because it's a little softer and it works better for the liquor industry, whereas those hard oaks are much better for the wine industry, and that's what they're used for. And the second reason to use American oak to make bourbon is because it's American. Duh. So, to give you a little idea, also when it talks about barrel aging, I want to give you a little trade secret. It used to be a big trade secret, now it is not as much. I will not be able to mention the exact distillery that was doing this, but they had a standard whiskey that they enjoyed and makes a lot of money off of. You're quite familiar with it. And they wanted to basically make another product out of it. They contracted a small distillery that had basically devised a new form of aging that is not adding caramel coloring or adding fake colors. It was just a new way of doing it. Things that quicken the aging process: oxygen. You got a 53-gallon barrel, you're only going to put 50 gallons in it. You need oxygen in there that helps it along. It lets it move through the wood. It also helps it in its aging process. The more oxygen, the faster it ages. So this one company, what they did was they bore out the hole, and they showed this larger distillery, they bore out the bung hole, They charred a stave and hung it down there with a rope, and then they took just a fish tank oxygenator with a stone, put it down in there to introduce and stir the liquid. You do it about 8 hours every week, and they'll age it about 8 to 1. This one major distillery took their standard product, did this in about 30-gallon barrels, came out with their second product that added about $20 in value. Though they're the same liquid, it added great value and gave it a much more flavor, much better product. So guys, barrel aging is really important. They're available at a lot of local distilleries. Go visit yours and pick up a small barrel. If not, of course, you can always find them on the internet. Barrels are a lot of fun. Once you make a great clean spirit, messing with the barrel is always a good time. And keep reusing them. Keep reusing them. Guys, see you in the next episode. We're back.